It's the L.O.S, no O, show. Here we go. If you didn't know, this is called the show. Yeah, this is called the show. It's the L.O.S, no O, show. Yo. What it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be. It's your favorite L.O.S, the last one standing. And this is the last one standing room only. You dig? I just got some things on my chest. You know, I've been contemplating some stuff as of late. And I realized some things, man. When you got grandkids, if you can't do the things you want to do around your grandkids, then maybe you shouldn't be doing them. Like smoking, which means I gotta quit. It's gonna be a pain and it's gonna be hard, but I gotta do it for my grandbaby. Gotta do it because who knows? Every cigarette or black and mild I smoke may take a couple of years off my life. Somebody out there is probably counting, and thank you for that. Let me know in the comments how many years the actual cigarette or black and mild takes off your life. Actually, just cigarette, because I think a black and mild is equivalent to 7 cigarettes. That's bad. Damn, that's a lot of cigarettes. But yeah, man, when you got grandchildren, you can't do things that you want to do as an adult around your grandchildren, and you probably shouldn't be doing those things, period, at all. You feel me? And you know what? I totally forgot to turn on the music, so man, you know what y'all getting? Y'all getting the L.O.S show theme song. You heard? But that's not all. Um, I was thinking about the 5 best days of my life or best times in my life thus far. And some of y'all probably thinking our best time was you actually shaving that beard off. I know I'm sorry. I was looking like a homeless lumberjack for a minute. Hey, it happens. Everybody goes through it. I'm my own barber now. And I know I'm straying off the path, but I gotta shout out my barbers in the past. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I've only had 4 in my lifetime, so that's kind of evens out. Most people say I only had 1. Well, you weren't in the military, were you? Shut up. And the crazy part is I was my barber when I was in the military. I ain't go to nobody else because all I had to do was shave my head and shave my face. I was butt naked face, which is why I keep the scruff now, because I promised after I got out I would never be butt naked faced again. It's not happening. Not to mention I don't like me with no hair on my face. But I digress. 4 barbers in my life, one of which happened to be my grandmother. So shout out to my grandmother. I appreciate her for that. She came in the clutch. When my barber wasn't he couldn't get me, which was my cousin Coco. Shout out to my cousin Coco. But my grandmother held me down when Coco couldn't cut my hair, man. It only happened like 2 or 3 times. But one of those times she actually put a little design in my head. It was kind of fly. Grandma knew what she was doing with them clippers. Well, I think she had some sons, a few of them. I rest in peace to my Uncle Curtis. Shout out to my Uncle Wayne. What up to my Uncle Gerald? And my Uncle Dale. Yeah. Now saying what up to my Uncle Curtis kind of hit me in the face. So, you know, I had to take a little breath real quick. So, yeah, man, shout out to my barbers. My cousin Coco, my grandmother, my nephew, Kissy Faces, dad, sperm donor, whatever you want to call him. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm just saying, do better. That's it. I ain't gonna say no more than that. I still appreciate you for hooking me up with haircuts, though. I paid for them, but I appreciate you because you always kept me looking good when I came home on leave and Coco couldn't cut my hair. So shout out to you. And to my other barber / hairdresser, I appreciate you. I ain't gonna say your name because we don't get down like that. But I appreciate you. Nah, it's my ex Nikki used to cut my hair for me. And it's nothing like having a hairdresser as a girlfriend because I ain't gotta wait. If I don't go to the shop, I just sit in the chair at the crib and she line me up. All good. You feel me? But now I'm my own barber, so I gotta appreciate me too. Nah. But I digress, man. Let me get back to the subject at hand. So I was thinking about some things. The top 5 best moments, best days of my life. In no particular order, but kind of in a particular order. So number 5 would be the first time I was ever asked for an autograph. I was emceeing for Sophisticated Productions. We were out of state. I think we were in Florida. And we were doing a show. And I'm not sure if it was my first or my second show. But a little girl walks up to me and says, "Mr. Carlos." Yes, she said Mr. Carlos. I know. Y'all not allowed to call me that. You don't pay me. You don't sign my checks. You didn't give birth to me or help conceive me. You can't call me Carlos. Yeah, you heard me. I ain't playing. Don't do it. I know somebody's gonna do it right after they watch this. Probably my sister, knucklehead. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Boogie. But anyway, back to the story. Little girl comes up to me. "Hey, Mr. Carlos, can I have your autograph?" And I start laughing like, "What? You serious?" She said, "Yeah, can I have your autograph?" I was like, "Okay, sure. What you want me to sign?" Now, I figured she had paper in hand and she was ready. I had a pen and some markers up at the table because, you know, I need those when I'm emceeing and hosting events. But she says, "I don't have any paper." And I'm like, "All right, I'll get you some." She said, "No, I want you to sign my phone." I was like, "Wait, what? Sign your what?" She said, "Sign my phone." She couldn't have been any older than, what, 7 or 8, maybe 10. Little girl pulls her iPhone out and says, "Sign the back of it." I was like, "I'm not signing that. Your parents are going to beat you senseless. They're going to be mad." She's like, I bought this with my allowance." What kind of allowance are you getting? I needed that allowance when I was your age. Because then I would have had all the Jordans I wanted and I wouldn't be buying them now. But that's what she wanted me to do. She wanted me to sign her iPhone. So I signed her iPhone. Gave the iPhone my autograph, and she was on her way, smiling and giggling. And then she sent back a whole bunch of other children. And at that point, I was like, I can't sign no more autographs on iPhones. Somebody's parents are going to get mad. So I ain't doing it no more. I only signed one that day. But that was literally the first time I was asked for an autograph while I was doing something that I enjoy and love doing, which is MC and hosting events. Now, I've been asked for my autograph walking through airports because they mistake me for somebody else, or they think I'm a football or a basketball player. But that was actually the first time I signed an autograph and was asked for my autograph because I was doing something I enjoyed doing. So that's number 5. Number 4. Let's see. What would number 4 be? I guess number 4 would have to be the first time I saw somebody wearing my apparel in public. That would have to be number 4. And no, I don't have any of my apparel on this episode, but you can see the logo up in one of these corners. You'll see it in one of these corners over here. Victor Carlo is the logo, is the apparel. The brand is Broken Value. So yeah, man, that's number 4. The first time I ever saw somebody wearing my clothing in public. That was a dope feeling. Because I didn't know, it just happened to be one of my homies, but I didn't know he was going to be there. I didn't know he even purchased the shirt. Had no clue. And so it was a nice little shock to me, and it felt good just to see somebody wearing your stuff, knowing that somebody appreciated you enough to buy your stuff, to support you. You dig? And my family members always support me. And by family members, I mean my mother, my sister, and my mother's side of the family. I ain't seen nobody from my father's side of the family rocking none of my gear yet. And now you're not getting no freebies. My mother bought hers, you could buy yours. My sister bought hers, you could buy yours. You dig? But that's not what I'm here for. It's for positivity. You dig me? So yeah, that was number 4. Number 3. Number 3 would have to be my father's funeral. Now, I know somebody's saying, yo, that's jacked up. Your father's funeral? Yes, my father's funeral. I loved my dad. I didn't like my father, but I loved my father. You understand me? Some of y'all get where I'm coming from, and some of y'all are like, nah, that's just wrong. Shut up. You'll be alright. But anyway, I loved my father. I didn't like my father. I loved him. But his funeral was number 3 for me. And it wasn't because my father passed away that it was one of the best moments, but it was a teachable moment. I learned from that moment. I learned exactly how some human beings are just cruel and insensitive and ignorant. I learned a lot that day. I did. I'm not going to say no names because one of those people that I'm talking about passed away. But the rest of them know who they are. One of those people passed away recently, I should say, because 2 of those people passed away, but one of them I love dearly, my Aunt Lynn, who was one of my favorite aunts. My second favorite, because my Aunt Yoki is my first favorite. Always will be. Ain't gonna change. And my Aunt Cynthia is my third favorite. So the rest of y'all didn't even make the list. I'm just saying. You know why. 2 of y'all ain't make the list because my father asked you to do one simple thing. Not cut my hair. And what did you heifers do? Cut my mother hair. Y'all ain't shit. But anyway, I digress. My dad's funeral was one of the 3rd best days in my life because I learned a whole lot that day. I also almost went to jail that day because I got some information that I never expected to get. And my mother saved me, and it really taught me who I was. That day, that whole day taught me a lot. It did. Because I could have spazzed at the funeral. And I didn't. I held it together, kept myself composed. My daughter and my sister, on the other hand, that took a lot. And I watched as my grandmother just OG'd everybody. Like, my mom and my grandmother some gangsters. I tell you, I kid you not. Anytime a woman walks into a building and another woman gets instantly uncomfortable, it's either because she a weak woman or she know the woman that just walked in the room will put hands on her and whoop that ass if she act up. And my mom and my grandmother strike that fear into some women. You dig? It was wild to watch, but I saw it firsthand. My grandmother walked outside, and my father's mother instantly shut her mouth. She was talking all kinds of smack till my grandmother walked outside. Like, shut it down. So shout out to my grandmother and my mom for being gangsters. I ain't no gangster, but they ain't raised no bitch neither. Some of y'all know that already. But I digress. Let me get back to this. We're supposed to be keeping it positive, you heard? Now, number 2 is watching my mom graduate from college. That's number 2. And there is no reason why. It's my mother graduating from college. Like, what? Who wouldn't make that one of the best moments of their life? because Mom Dukes went back monster late. And she graduated, top of the class. And I was very proud of her. I am very, very proud of her. Hopefully, I'll get myself back into school and get that done. Now that I put it into the air and the atmosphere, maybe it'll happen. Somebody saying, well, you gotta pursue that. I am pursuing it. I'm just being extra picky about it. Because student loans ain't no joke. And I'm already in child support debt, so I'm not trying to be in student loan debt too. You heard? But nah, man, my mom graduated. Seeing my mom walk across that stage and watching her smile after she stepped off that stage, that was a beautiful thing, man. I might have some pictures of that. I might post them. But I might just put them in. You might get to see them right now. Who knows? But that was definitely one of my proudest moments because my mom, when she was younger, was a chemistry fanatic. I believe it was chemistry that she was excellent at and got a full ride to Spelman, but did not go. I don't know why she didn't go. If it was her parents that told her she couldn't go or didn't want her to go, or if she was pregnant with me at that time. So whichever the reason, I'm glad she finally did it, and I'm proud of her for doing it, and I hope to walk in her shoes someday. Not literally her shoes, because I don't get down in heels. It's not happening. Not even for Halloween. Nah. You couldn't pay me to wear it. Nope. But anyway, moms graduating from college. One of my best moments. And it wasn't even my moment. You feel me? But I was just happy, so proud and so happy that that's my number two. And now number one. Most of you, if you know me, know I have children. So you probably thinking, oh, it was the day his daughter was born. That would be unfair because I got two daughters. So I can't do that. I could do that because the first one, it's like, oh, pregnant, had a baby, first baby, yay, excitement. But nah, that's not the day. That's not one of my best days. And I'll get to why after I tell you what my best day is. So my best day, number one, is the day I graduated from Marine Corps boot camp. Yep. Best day ever. Why? Multiple reasons why. And the fact that I was going to be becoming a Marine is like the last on the list of why that's one of my most important days or my best days. Because that day, when we were told to fall out, my daughter literally came running at me and jumped into my arms. That is why that was the best day. That right there. On that same day, I found out that my parents were there at my graduation. Because before that, I didn't think they were coming. Everybody else was getting letters from their parents saying, oh, we'll be there at family day. We'll make it. We're going to see you soon, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, I wasn't getting those letters. I didn't get those letters until I got to MCT school, which is Marine Corps Combat Training. Which is funny, because they were all dated for way before boot camp. Well, dated before boot camp graduation. So yes, they read your mail in boot camp, and they hold your mail in boot camp, especially if they think it's going to break you, because that's what they need to do. They need to break you down and build you back up stronger, faster, smarter. A killer. You dig? Hoorah to all my Marine Corps family out there. You heard? But I didn't think they were coming. So my parents were there, which was great. I was excited to see them. It was also the first time my father ever hugged me and told me he was proud of me. First time ever. So that's another reason why that was a good day. My dad also remembered my birthday after that. which is funny. That was the only birthday he remembered, was the one after I graduated boot camp. Yeah. Wow, right? But that was a big day. Big day, man. We all drove back to Connecticut. I put on my first battalion Delta Company bright red sweatsuit and rode back to Connecticut with my family. It was beautiful, man. Me and my brother Bishop graduated boot camp, Marine Corps boot camp together. So that was another reason why it was great. We both graduated as squad leaders. Beautiful, beautiful. I was not made a squad leader. I made myself a squad leader. And some of y'all probably saying, you can't do that. I did do that. Our squad leader got hurt. He couldn't do what he had to do. And I took over. And to prove it to you, our senior drill instructor asked me who made me squad leader, and I told him I did. Somebody else is probably saying, no, you didn't. You would have said this recruit. No, I was notorious for using I when I was in boot camp. I told one of my drill instructors I did not like them. So yeah, I got a problem with authority, man. Some of y'all know that. But those are my top 5 best moments. That's it. You should have your own top 5 best moments. If you don't, you need to start making some. I'm not telling you to go out there and get somebody pregnant and have no kids neither. I'm not telling you to go join the Marine Corps. But I'm telling you, you need to go out there and live your life to the fullest. You only die once. You live every day. So enjoy it. Make some moments. Make some best days. Make some memories, you heard? And if you can, make history. That's what I'm trying to do. Really. I'm a poet, a veteran, a grandfather, a father, an MC, an entrepreneur, a street brand designer, an employed black man, a semi-educated black man, and most importantly, I'm a black man. You heard? So go out there and make some memories, man. Make history if you can. Y'all be easy. I appreciate you listening to me. Hopefully somebody learned something from this. You dig? I'm the last one standing, L.O.S, your favorite's favorite, and this has been the last one standing room only. Y'all be easy. Have a blessed one. Oh yeah. I know somebody's like, yo, what the was he drinking? What is in that cup? It's a smoothie, man. That's all. Ain't no liquor in here. Ain't nothing. No drugs of any kind. It's all healthy fruit and juice. That's it. So this one is banana, mango, and grape with apple juice. The mango and grape was frozen, excuse me. And it's delicious. Trying to stay healthy. I'm about to go to the gym after this anyway. Now, like I was saying, y'all be easy. Have a blessed one. I'm gone. Peace. It's that L.O.S show. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. I will put the links for my clothing in the description. I will put the link for my favorite poetry book out right now in the description. Then I will also put a link for the Last One Standing Room Only playlist in the description. You dig? It's that L.O.S show. Here we go. Oh yeah. PPS. I feel like I need to do this. Thank you. I know somebody just said that's a nice hat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lettuce hat. Can you guess what sneakers I got on by the color of the hat? If you can, put it in the comments. I may send you a t-shirt. Who knows? But anyway, back to the PPS. Some of y'all probably thought you was about to get a poem. Nope, not this time. No, I ain't got one this time. Next time I have one in the chamber, and I'll give y'all one. Somebody like, yeah, he about to spill the juice on what happened and why he wasn't there for his... Nope, I'm not gonna do that either. Some stories are better left untold. Use your imagination. I'm sure you can make something interesting up. But anyway, I digress. And I probably said that like 6 times in this whole episode, whole segment. It's a PSA just for y'all, because I said something earlier about me feeling like if I can't do something around my granddaughter, I shouldn't do it at all. That should be all parents in general. If you can't do it around your kids, your grandkids, your parents, you shouldn't be doing it. Period. Plain and simple. You dig me? That goes for swearing, smacking people, cursing people out, road rage, all that. If you can't or shouldn't, or you feel as though you shouldn't be doing it in front of your children or your grandchildren, then you shouldn't be doing it at all. Because you know what? It might make you a healthier person. I ain't gonna say it's gonna make you a better person, because some people are just inherently shitty people. There's nothing we can do about that. We could get rid of y'all, but that's illegal. Yeah, I said it. My sister probably like, you is something else. I know. I am. I'm sorry. But like I said, if you can't do it or don't feel like you should be doing it around your grandkids or your children, don't do it at all. Just don't. It's a health benefit. It could be healthier for you in the long run. Less stress in your life. Because you know stress is the main killer of all people. It's not other people. Well, other people cause the stress, so technically, stress. You don't want it? Don't do things you shouldn't be doing. Y'all be easy. I'm gone. Peace.
It's that L.O.S show. Here we go.
Analyzing now. Stand.
Phantom.